Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Laura and Antonio's Virtual Jazz Club. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday evening, this lovely Tuesday evening. We are at the beginning of week number 13 now, and we are almost at 90 consecutive concerts, so we are so excited about that. We'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons out there who have made this Virtual Jazz Club a dream come true for us. It's been such a pleasure sharing our music with a wonderful audience during these last 13 weeks. If you'd like to become a patron of Laura Dubin Jazz, you can click on the link right in the video here. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't see the link, just click on the arrow underneath the video, and that's where you'll find it. Or you can simply go to lauradubin.com on another device and then go to the music/store page. When you get to that page, you'll find 3 different ways you can make a contribution. And the first way is
purchase our albums.
The second way is
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to make a contribution but you'd rather not do it online, you can always send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
And we always respect the privacy of our donors.
Tonight we're going to start off with a really fun tune by the legendary saxophonist Sonny Rollins, and this is called Olio. It's almost spelled like Oreo, but with an L instead of an R. That was called Olio by the saxophonist Sonny Rollins. Thank you all so much for joining us. Feel free to leave us a comment and say hello. You can let us know what part of the world you are watching from, and we also hope that if you introduce if you're new here, if you're watching for the first time, you can introduce yourself. Got a little ahead of myself there. Our audience has been expanding every week, which we are so thrilled about, and I know there are a lot of new people following our page now. Hopefully some of them are out there listening tonight. So we'd like to extend a warm welcome to those of you who are. Next, we'd like to play a beautiful song called I'll Remember You. It's I remember you, not I'll remember you. That was called I Remember You, and I really do. Little pictures of some memories up there. Thank you so much for joining us. I know there are some people who are just tuning in now who maybe weren't here at the very start of the program. So we'd like to say thank you once again to all of our patrons out there who have been making this virtual jazz club a dream come true for us for 13 weeks and beyond. We are so looking forward to the next, not only 13 weeks, but many, many weeks to come. And it's been just such a joy and a pleasure and a great opportunity for us to keep sharing our music with you more than ever, especially during this time. So thank you all so much, all our patrons out there. If you would like to become a patron of our virtual jazz club, you can click on the link right in the video. That will take you directly to the music/store page of my website. You can also simply go to lauradubin.com on another device if you're not watching on a touchscreen device right now. When you get to that page, you will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. And the first way is
Purchase our albums.
The second is
Make a one-time donation.
And the third option is
Become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to donate, but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method.
And we always respect the privacy of our donors.
This next composition is by the trumpet player Nat Adderley, who was the younger brother of the saxophonist Cannonball Adderley, quite a musical family. And this is a composition of his called Work Song.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was his brother.
So Swingin'. That was called Work Song by Nat Adderley, who is the trumpet-playing brother of the saxophonist Cannonball Adderley. We're just going to take a real short break to read through all the comments that have shown up so far. Hola, Ma. I see that your ma just shared our video. Thank you so much. Muchas
Hola,
gracias.
ma. Gracias, ma.
So if we have any new listeners out there tonight, we always read through the comments once halfway through the concert, and then we read through them again at the end after we play the last tune. So if you're watching now and you haven't left a comment yet, feel free to leave one right now. I will either see it now or I will see it at the end. And I think we have a new listener out there. Hopefully they're with us right now. Berthan Powell. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank
I
you.
see that,
Nice to meet you.
They commented earlier, I think, before we started. So hopefully you're still here. Thank you so much for joining our page. We really appreciate you being here. Oh, today was Cole Porter's birthday. Hey, Donna. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Great to have you here. And hi, Joni and Alicia. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, Johnny and Alicia and
They say-
Donna.
Yeah. Say, hope you're staying cool. Looking forward to your jazzy tunes. And, apparently we're color coordinated. They like our color coordinated blue shirts.
Yay.
That was totally planned. Actually, it was a total coincidence, but I like when we match.
Hey.
We have like brown shorts on too. I see that Sierra's here. Hey, Sierra. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hello,
We
Sierra.
got Sierra and Donna, the two wonderful cousins here. Thank you so much. And Donna, we really appreciate you sharing our music with your cousin Sierra and helping us expand our audience. It's so wonderful.
Thank you so much for watching.
Sierra says, I'm so happy to share your music with others in my life. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you. And thank you for sharing it with me. I'm grateful for my cousin Donna introducing me to your talents. Thank you so much. I see that Linda's watching. Hey, Linda. Thanks so much for being here. I think she's clapping because she left a couple of those clapping hand emojis.
Thank you, Linda.
And Joanne is watching. Hey, Joanne. Thanks so much for
Joanne.
joining us.
Thank you for watching, Joanne.
Says hola and como estás.
Hola,
Oh,
¿cómo está?
Muy bien, gracias.
Oh,
Some Spanish
Muy
that I
bien.
remember. Thank you for continuing to share your wonderful talent. Thank you so much. I see that Kristen's watching. Hey, Kristen! And Matthias and Lucas and Clara.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah!
Thanks so much for watching.
Hey.
And congratulations, by the way, because the Brauhaus is kind of open now. I think they're doing like a curbside.
Very nice.
So the West family, wonderful musical family. Lucas West is one of my wonderful piano students, and his father, Matthias, is starting a business right now. Actually, they've been in the process for a couple years. It's called Faircraft, and it's a German beer microbrewery in Fairport. And I think they had what they called a soft opening the other day, meaning that although you couldn't sit inside yet, obviously with everything going on, but they were doing, I think, a takeout as kind of their official opening. So we are so excited for you guys that it's happening, and it's amazing that it's happening, especially now with everything that's going on.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Good
So
luck.
thank you all so much for watching. All right, so I'm going to come back here later, again at the end of the concert. And so let's continue with the music. I'd like to play a beautiful song next that makes me want to go to Vermont with you. This is called Moonlight in Vermont. That was called Moonlight in Vermont. What a beautiful piece. And that arrangement was inspired by the Ahmad Jamal Trio. We actually did a radio interview recently. Well, it feels recent. I guess it was a few months ago because it was before this all happened. Through the internet, we met a gentleman named Tony Basanta, who has a jazz radio show and TV show in Burlington, Vermont. And somehow he connected with our music and invited us to do a live interview on his radio show. And I believe he'll be showing our DVD of our Rochester Jazz Festival performance at some point later this year on his TV channel. So we're really excited about that. So Tony, if there's any chance that you're out there listening, that piece was for you. Beautiful song about Vermont, which is a lovely state. I've been there before I met you, but we got to go there together sometime. So we have just a couple more pieces to share with you tonight. The next one was composed by the trombonist Juan Teasel, who played with the Duke Ellington Orchestra, and the Duke Ellington Orchestra made this piece, the famous composition that it is, and this is called Perdido. Lost, right? It means lost in Spanish. called Perdido by the trombonist Juan Teasel, who wrote that for the Duke Ellington Orchestra when he was playing with them. And so many, countless jazz musicians recorded that song over the years. I think Sarah Vaughan might have the most well-known version of that, but I mean, so many great jazz musicians have recordings of that piece. So thank you all so much for joining us. We've got just one tune to play for you, one tune left. Once again, if you haven't left a comment yet, feel free to leave one right now because we're going to read through them briefly again at the end of the performance. And one more time, we'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons out there who have been making this virtual jazz club a dream come true for us. We appreciate your support so much. And if you'd like to become a patron of our jazz club, please click on the link in the video. If you're watching on YouTube and you don't see the link, you can just click on the arrow right underneath the video, and that'll bring up more information, and that's where you'll find the link. Or if you're not watching on a touchscreen device right now, maybe you're watching on your TV, you can just go to lauradubin.com and then click on the music/store page. When you get there, you will find 3 different ways that you can make a contribution. And the first way is...
purchase our albums.
The second is...
make a one-time donation.
And the third option is...
become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz.
And if you'd like to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a Facebook message or email me through the contact form on my website, and we can discuss another method.
And we always respect the privacy of our donors.
And if you have questions about anything, about my website, how anything works, feel free to get in touch. Everything on the website is secure. All the transactions are secure. However, I know that sometimes in this day and age, people prefer not to do credit card transactions online, and we totally understand. So we're here to help you if you would like to find out more info about that. So the last piece we're going to play is a Thelonious Monk tune. We always have such a great time playing Monk's compositions, and this is probably one of his most well-known tunes. It's called Straight No Chaser. I think last week we played 2, maybe it was last week, maybe it was the week before. I think it was last week. We played 2 of Monk's compositions, which were great examples of how he composed pieces with a phrase that repeats over and over again throughout, a repeating motif. And this tune is another example of that. That was one of Monk's trademarks. That was called Straight No Chaser by the wonderful pianist and composer Thelonious Monk. And that is all the music for tonight, but we hope that you will join us again tomorrow night at the same time, 8:30 p.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time. And for any new listeners out there that we might have with us tonight, we are doing these concerts every night, and we hope that you'll continue to tune in. If you haven't yet liked my Facebook page or subscribed to my YouTube channel, both of which are called Laura Dubin Jazz, we hope that you will like and subscribe, because that way you will be notified every time we do these live videos. And you can also sign up for my email list by going to the homepage of my website. Just scroll down a little bit right on that homepage there, and that's where you'll find the sign up. You just simply type your email address and then click sign me up. And whenever we have music-related announcements to make, that is the first place that we do them. So that's all the announcements for tonight. Checking back on the comments now. Let's see. Oh, Kristen put the link to Faircraft Brauhaus here for anybody who'd like to check it out. We highly recommend.
Very nice, yeah.
You know, I think my phone heard me talking, because there's a message popping up right now from Facebook that says, watch this video on your TV to enjoy it on a bigger screen.
Oh.
I just said something about that a few minutes ago, so it's a little bit terrifying, but okay, thanks Facebook for the recommendation. And Kristen says about Faircraft that we are open Wednesday through Sunday for growlers and crowlers to go. That sounds fun. I love the names of those.
Yay.
Yeah. Joanne loved Moonlight in Vermont. Thank you so much. It's a really beautiful song, and so much fun to play. Hey, Rosa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Rosa.
She says, enjoying Cobb's Hill Reservoir. Oh, how cool. Nice that you're watching us there. It's kind of like we're outside.
Oh, nice.
Nice. We've got to go there one of these days. I love it there. It's one of my favorite places in Rochester to go for a walk. So thanks so much for joining us, Rosa. And hey, Jeff Trumbull, thanks so much for joining.
Thank you, Jeff.
He says, oh, missed that song. Oh, okay. I think he was talking about Moonlight in Vermont. Jeff, if you'd like to scroll back and hear that one later after the live stream ends, it was the 4th song that we played. So it was right after the last time we were reading through the comments. I'm not sure exactly what time that was, but you can feel free to jump back to that part if you'd like. Jeff and Sharon and Laura, thank you so much for joining us from Canandaigua. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much for watching.
Perfect. Thank you all so much. Anything that we haven't mentioned yet? I always have like kind of a mental checklist that I go through every night.
Probably just a big thank you for everybody to join us and keeping this running. Thank you.
Yeah. I see that Jim Content is watching on YouTube. Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. He says, glad I caught Perdido. Yeah, it's a fun piece. And it can be played as, you know, a swing tune or kind of a Latin tune like we did. But it's really fun to play it like the way that we just did. All right, that is it for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night. Take care. Bye.
Bye.